Good morning. It is Saturday, so we are at Saturday in the studio. My name is Lisa Schmid, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I'm excited to share with you something I had bought a while ago, and then finally just was like, I need to play with that. It is so gorgeous, of course. So let me show you. I'm going to, I don't know if it's something that's kind of snuck in the catalog that I don't know if you notice in our mini catalog, but there are these wonderful cards and envelopes. I'm going to pull one out to show you because that's what I'm going to use this morning. It has great detail on it. Very good. Yeah, great detail on it. So I don't know if you can see, it's got the gold lines you can see, and it's got the little decorative corner, but it's also got these little dots. It's really elegant. And then it comes with the gold envelopes. So it's 10 cards and 10 envelopes for $10, which I think is a pretty great deal. So here's the card I want to show you this morning. I literally was just playing with this and thought, oh, I just love it. And I'm going to show you some other cards made with this as well. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you, I am using, even though I'm not using the stamp set, it comes from In the Pines, and I can't wait to play with these. I haven't done that yet, but I will soon. And then this is Evergreen Forest is our die cut. But what I'm going to focus on this morning are these wonderful dies. So there's all kinds of shapes and sizes in here. I think there's even one more over on the side there, but I'm going to show you. I don't even need it. I'll just show it to you. So you've got outlines, but then you've also got the tree, and we're going to use this tree. You've got two big, you can see this one has the cutouts, and then I'll show you this one looks like this. I cut one out in gold. And then there is one smaller size, which looks like that. So they're really pretty. And I think I'm having this affinity for gold right now. So I'm going to use this one that's actually going to cut out a little bit more than just the tree. It's going to give us a little bit of decoration here. So I am using my cut and emboss. And I'll have to tell you, I've been using a Big Shot for a long time, but the thing I love about this are these numbers. I look at this all the time, even though I know I've been doing this for 19 years. I know how to do this, but I often look at this one and I look at the embossing folders. So right now I'm going to die cut. So I'm using number 1, number 2, and then my plates. So let's go ahead and die cut our very vanilla cardstock. Here it is. Got tucked underneath. So I was all excited. Look, there's some left over from the other day. Get rid of those. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here and right in kind of in the middle, and I'm going to just roll that through. And make sure you can see what comes out the other side. There it is. Let me move that over again. Okay, so there it is. There's just punch out that little one. There's my tree. I'm going to put something dark behind it so you can actually see it. One little piece right there didn't pop out. There we go. It pops out pretty well. So, and if the other day I used that, but then I also took this one and went ahead and die cut out this piece. So when I actually die cut this out, I ended up with this. So there's just a lot of possibilities. So, okay, so I'm going to use this one. And one thing I'm going to use that I don't often use are these sheets of dimensionals, and something with say it again, adhesive sheets. When it's something big, sometimes, these are made they work really well with our oh my goodness, they work really well. I stayed up too late reading a book last night. They work really well for shaker cards, but I'm actually going to use it to pop up. Okay, I actually cut it too thick, but I'm going to use this to pop up the whole rectangle. And part of that is because I can use the sheet, because then I don't have to put as many dots around. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just stick that on there. Nice. So, I mean, even just that is, I think, really pretty. So of course I love the gold. So I'm going to, and to tie in with the envelopes, I'm going to use our gold embossed sheets and the brushed metal sheets. And I want to show you, these comes in one package. You get 3 different colors. So you get kind of the pure gold is what I would say, like a bronze and then a champagne. And I mean, they're all really, really wonderful. And this is what I have left of the gold. But you get 2 sheets of each one. And excuse me, yeah, you get 2 each of 3. So you get 6 of them together. And you really, when it's gold, you don't use quite as much. So I'm going to use this little piece and I'm going to emboss it with our Dainty Diamonds. I love this little die. So now I want it to pop. I guess it doesn't really matter which way I do it. But this side is flat. So if I want the image to pop up, I have to put it this way. If I wanted to impress, I would turn that over and do it the other way. Okay, so here's where those numbers, back over here, here's where the numbers come in so handy, because now I want to use our embossing folder. So I look right here, number 1 and number 4. Perfect. I'm just going to straighten that out again. Number 1 and number 4. So I just need to use number 1 and number 4. It just really makes it so I don't have to think, which, sometimes that's a good thing, not to have to think as much about what I'm doing here. All right, are you ready? Look how pretty this is. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, I have to tell you, the one thing you cannot use this with is our velvet paper. I tried, I thought, oh, that'd be so pretty, but it completely stuck here and I had to soak it in water to get it off. So don't do it with the velvet paper. All right, let's go ahead and grab our card. Here it is, and it's already scored for me. It couldn't be simpler. I'm going to go ahead and just stick this on with some adhesive. Stick that on right there. Oh, no. I want to put this on first. And I did cut it. If you cut it 5 inches, because of course this is 5.5. If I cut it 5 inches, I have to go a little less so I can see my little dots under there. And I'm going to use the Stamp and Seal, say that 3 times fast, plus, because, or maybe not. There we go. All right. So I'll go ahead and stick this down, and I'm leaving it over a little bit. I don't want to cover up that really cute edge there. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick this right on top, just like that. But of course we have to add something, right? We have to add some more to it. So I'm going to add this gold ribbon. It comes Wonder of the Season ribbon. It's sold like this, 2 together. And this is so fun, this gold, because it actually like frays. And I kind of like that. And I'm going to show you a little trick with this one if the ribbon, sometimes it's too thick. So I'm going to make just a little bow. And I kind of make it by 2 rabbit ears, tie them under. I'm glad I don't teach 1st grade, 2nd grade, where I have to teach them how to tie their shoes. 5th grade is just fine for me. It's September, so that means it's a really busy time right now. But that's okay. That's why I stamp, because it makes me happy. Okay, so I'm going to stick this here. And one trick is you could take a little bit of the adhesive off your Stamp and Seal. Whoops, maybe I'll try. Oh, yep, I got a little piece on my finger. If you don't have a glue dot, and just stick it on my, oh, it's still stuck to my finger. There we go. Let's try again. Take a little bit of adhesive and roll it up. I'm going to stick it right there and go ahead and put my little bow on. Now, I mean, that's good. We could stop there, but why would we do that? Why would we stop there when we can add more to it? So I'm going to add my little red gems. These are also in the mini catalog, the September to December catalog. And I'm going to use my picker. Take a pick. Take a pick. Now, I mean, if I was making a lot of, and I just like to slide it off on the, I could pick them up and move them, but I find it easier just to slide them. I could, let's see, if I was making a lot of these, I probably would choose not to use quite as many gems, but you know what? I'm making like 2 or 3, so I don't want that one there. So here's where this other end comes in handy. There's a little bit of gummy paste, so I can just pick that up and stick it somewhere else. Oops, I don't want the paste on it. I just want the, there we go. Where'd it go? It's in the card. Woo, come back here. I'm just going to take another one. I'll deal with that one later. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? This will make this so much easier. If I just cut my edge, then I can slide it off a little bit easier. That's really what's going on. I'm trying to slide it too far. There we go. Just wherever you want those pretty little red. And I actually, on the card I made, I put a little gold star on the top, and I actually need to order more gold stars. I don't have any right now, so I'm just going to put the red on the top. There we go. Need something on the top of the tree. It still looks pretty with that. Let's see. I think I need one more inside here. And, you know, they say less is more. In my world with gems and glitter, more is more. Like less is not more, more is more. That just makes sense to me. Okay, and there it is. Isn't that pretty? It was so super simple. I didn't even stamp anything. Very, very simple card. I want to show you another card I made. So I ran this through, when I made the first card, I ran it through a bigger sheet of the gold. So since I had some left over, I thought, oh, let's just stick it behind the tree. Okay, and then I used our little, I'm not sure what that is. It's a little corner punch to punch these because it mimics that. It mirrors that. So I thought that's kind of fun. Okay, what do you notice? Can you see right here? What do you notice here is this, look at the ribbon. What? We don't sell that ribbon. Oh, yes, we do. Right here. So you can use this as, because I had been thinking, well, this is kind of big, right? So on this, if I tuck that, that's kind of a big bow for the size of the tree or big knot. But check it out. You can cut this and use a piece of it like that. So you can use a piece of it, and then I just tied it in a knot. I should have made it a little bigger so I could tie it, but just tie it into a little knot. And some of the edges fray, but once you get it in your knot, you think I could have left myself a bigger piece? Okay, that one. So you need a bigger piece. Let's try again. I'm going to start over. And I need a bigger piece. All right, let's go here. I can tie that in a knot. Back, rewind. And here we go again. Okay, because if it's too small, then you're really getting all those edges and you don't want that. So I'm going to take this and go ahead and fold it in half. I see that, but I'm going to cut it off. There we go. All right, so just tie that in a little knot. And then I just go back and trim off these little pieces that came off. And this one, really I need my other scissors. That's okay. I'm all right. I'll make it work. It's okay. It's all right. There they are. These are much sharper because these are just for ribbon. There we go. So I could use this even though it started as this. So sometimes I really want it. This is, this ribbon matches the green perfectly, and it is shaded spruce. So this really matches that shaded spruce quite well. I mean, it's perfect, same exact color. So that's something, a little trick you can do to make your ribbon work for you. Let me show you some other cards. Another card I made is I thought, what happens if I cut out the tree? So this one, you're gonna have a little surprise inside, right? Because the tree is actually inside, not on the front. So I cut out using the edge, cut out the tree, also cut out the tree and then put it inside. And I was debating on doing, you could do a lot more gold, but I thought, yeah, just the 3 across, and then I stuck the bow to the outside. And that is our thin red ribbon. It also comes in a pack with this and Old Olive. Sometimes that little ribbon is just what it needs. So that's another one. And let me show you some others. This one was made by Helen Osterkamp. So she used the white and the white underneath, and then a little gift. And this one, I really like this one. This one was made by, I don't know, but I like that the paper behind it is what makes it look like the lights on the tree or the decorations on the tree. So that's kind of fun, even without it sticking up in the top. I like this the way it is, but you could even trim that down so you just saw the tree through there. So that is I think that's everything I wanted to show you. That is our In the Pines. And this is my new favorite right here. I love these gold envelopes. I mean, how fun to get this in the mail. It's nice and thick. And then these paper, the cardstock is like our vanilla cardstock, a little bit thicker, but so fun to make all these different cards using really just the dies. I didn't even use the stamps, but the stamps are so pretty too. So that is our In the Pines. And gosh, I hope you enjoyed that. I just thought it was really fun. I had one other thing I wanted to tell you. This one, you won't even notice. There's 2 pieces of gold behind here because one, when I had 2 little strips from the ends of this. So I had 2 little strips, and you would not even know that I took 2 pieces and pushed them together because of the tree on the top. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. It is just so fun to stamp, and I hope that you take some time to be creative today and stamp. I know it makes me happy, 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 and I hope it makes you happy too. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Happy stamping.